We are here on the way to go meet the rest of the UK chapter of the NFAT. So yeah, we're out here just getting a little footage for Major TV and.
Let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. Let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. If I don't talk to you, the treasure in this message, so I gotta drop a couple jewels. Did it for my people, need some guidance, and they seek it true. Tired of propaganda, and they sick of being lied to. There's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah. So let's talk. I say there's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah. So let's talk. I say there's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah. So let's talk. I say there's power in these words, so let's talk. So let's talk. Let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah, so let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah, so let's talk. Sharing knowledge like college, corruption and all the violence. We talk about all our problems, we turn our words into power. When all our heroes is dying, the media making them monster. Black leaders stripping they honor like history they rewriting. There's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah, so let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah, so let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah, so let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. Let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk.
Hey, my people, what's going on? This is Major TV. Let's talk. I'm in the building today. Got special guests that's awaiting to show their face. They showed in the building too, and they got some powerful information that we both gonna share. And I'm just waiting for some people to show some love. What's going on? What y'all doing? Y'all sleeping? Y'all watching somebody else live? Y'all don't rock with Major no more? What's up with y'all? I need to hear what's going on. And y'all really got me feeling a certain kind of way. You know I'm a little sensitive. So hey, what's up? What's going on? Well, how y'all doing out there? If you I see 4 people already in line. Why don't y'all shout your boy out? Let me know what's up. Man, 1 minute y'all rocking, next minute y'all get funny and think, well, what's up like that? I have something to say too. What's going on? What's up? I see AP watching me. Nobody not hollering. What's up? Peace, shalom. Assalamu alaikum. What's up? Good day to you too. Peace to the guys. I see you, Patrina. What's up? I'm good. I'm beautiful. How you doing? What's up, Leslie? What's up? I thought you messaging me no more. What's up? Y'all taking forever to show this story like 3 minutes ago. What's up with y'all? How y'all doing? Y'all know I love y'all out there. Why y'all doing like this? What's going on with you? You see, don't bathe on white folks, you know. Look how y'all got me doing now. Y'all got me cutting up. What's up? How y'all doing out there? TNT with Mike and Jazz in the building. I'm waiting to introduce some people in here, what have you. We gonna roll regardless, but I want y'all to holler at me like, and I really want y'all to let me know what's going on. Look, we're talking about how to start a business, right? I see you, Linda. What's happening? Come on, rock with me now. Some real stuff going down. How to start a business, whether it's for you or not. But you never know if you never try. They say nothing be the failure but a try. You know, so come on now. Waiting on to come on in here. I'm gonna give y'all at least about, I don't know, about like 3 to 5 minutes. Everybody come on in, you know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna roll from there. Because I have a special guest from TNT with Mike and Jazz. They're new on the block, but they're on fire. They have so much to say. They're very helpful. Looking cute as ever, brother, man. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I can't see you, but you're probably beautiful too. Inside and out. That's what it's all about. having a positive vibration. I'm waiting for my family to come on in here, but if not, sometimes they say, Jay say everybody won't be ready when exodus take place. It's not just a physical, that's also a spiritual, mental exodus. You may not be ready. So if you're not ready, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I'm going live with or without you. Hope you're supporting it. We're going to do our thing. But those who watching, thank you. I appreciate you. This is going to be by far the shortest live I've ever had with a few people in there. So I'm actually bringing a record. I ain't never had few people in my life, in my life right now. So it's woo, black folks, Lord, how I'm dealing with y'all. Yes, indeed. All right. Without further ado, cause seems like man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all look like Kenya Soul family all hugged up. I'm like, look at this. I ain't know how to make. Man, y'all all hugged up. Like, come on, man. X-rated stuff, man. What's going on? Like, what's up? What's up? But peace be with everybody. That's viewing this live and even on replay. We're about to talk about something very interesting. And we about to really go there. And it's cool if y'all don't. I'm gonna take an L if y'all don't come in. I ain't mad. Y'all slow, but y'all show. You can always catch the replay. Trina said, send out love from love to Brother J, of course, and he love all y'all too. Look, I have my guests waiting. I don't want to let wait in the queue too long, But let me just tell a brief story about them, right? I've been checking Mike out. Mike coming through the mention, and he was always talking something very productive and positive, always charming and encouragement. And the brother told me one day I inspired him and his wife to do their thing because they already doing their thing, right? But to get on YouTube, I was like, cool. I had to just really just get with the brother. We chopped it up for weeks, right? Until they finally launched the YouTube channel TNT with Mike and Jazzie. And I love their channel. It's full of energy. Beautiful black couple. They represent black love. They represent black consciousness. And they are really about the people. And they just did a beautiful video where they went shopping. And, I almost hit it. I like, damn, they got me. They did it before me, man. I ain't want to bite, but they went to all kind of stores, black stores, and was just doing their thing. And I was like, dang. I said, okay, you got some competition going on right here. But they're a beautiful couple. They're from urban Texas, but they moved in Colorado Springs. And I got to meet them. I met them not just via YouTube. We actually talk on the phone, whatnot. We did some video chat through StreamYard, testing stuff out. And I just want to just let y'all know, man, show some love for my people. Really, really, really. This TNT with Mike and Jazz. Here they go, y'all.
What up there, Major? Every time I say your name, I want to just go, I don't know nothing about the Army.
Yeah. For real. Hey, man, look, I know y'all been around for a little minute as far as the movement, and people may not know about you all and how y'all popped up on my in my mentions and what have you. And you have to give a whole lot of greasy details, but tell some people about you all, why y'all really started really just speaking out more, because I know y'all always been doing something here and there and whatnot in y'all trials and what have you. But tell me some things about Jazz, Mike, let everybody know what's going on. And by the way, I do have a YouTube channel in my description. It's TNT with Mike, please, and Jazz. Please subscribe and support them.
Thank you. Man, thank you much, Major. Thanks for having us on. We want everybody to know that we pro-black. We give all glory to the Most High, to the one Creator. We give it to Him, But we're out here and we tried to pretty much make peace with some of the stuff that was going on. So we tried protesting. We tried protesting. We try to have panels. People can come on. You know, we can tell them, you know, how people feel, because a lot of people were saying, "Hey, how can we help? How can we help?" I was like, "Hey, listen to what's going on, because you really can't help. I mean, just talk to this racist person over here and change their mind for the most part." You know, those in work, we had an all black panel. We had a mixed panel. We multiracial panel. All that type of stuff. None of that stuff was working, man. None of that stuff was working. Some things did get changed down here in Colorado, because there's that police advisory board now, you know, and I know for sure that came from people coming out to the streets and stuff. But it's just too little. It's just too little. So, you know, we want to step out in a different way. And Grandmaster Jay, he came out with a different way. Man. And that was fire. It was fire. It really lit something. So we wanted to do more. So we're trying to do more, you know. That's pretty much where we are right now. You know, babe, what you think? What you think?
Hey everybody. So if you've ever seen us on the channel, this is Michael Dunn. It's the one with the truck. He pops up on the channel. I'm Jazzie. I'm Jazzie J. So we were under different names before we got our YouTube.
That's our real number too.
Yeah. So that's us. But we definitely, when we saw Grandmaster Jay after all that happened, Major came on because there was a kind of a disconnect after that, and there was really nobody coming on and talking. And Major came on, and we just really gravitated to him. We saw his sincerity and everything he was doing, and we watched this brother, and we loved what he was doing. So
you can see the love through the screen.
Exactly. So what we're doing is we decided that the way that we can change things is to keep our money into our community and support Black-owned businesses, and to also become a Black-owned business, because our thing is to have financial freedom, and we want to teach our people how to have financial freedom. There's nothing wrong with having a job and working for somebody. There's nothing wrong with that. But when we think about it, we're building wealth for somebody else's company. You're building wealth that's going to go to somebody else. And with COVID, the greatest thing to me about COVID is COVID showed you your job is not promised. At any time, somebody could say, you don't have a job anymore. I worked at a hospital for 8 years, and one day they just decided to lay me off. My mom worked at a hospital for 35 years, and then at any time, like you can have a job, be gone. So if you build that generational wealth, something that you can pass down to your kids, that is something that's great. And that's what a lot of white people are doing, and they don't want to tell us about that. They want us to come work for them, give them our ideas, roach off of our ideas, and get rich off of it, while they pay us not even a third of what they're making off of us.
Off of our labor and our talent. Like,
even if you see a basketball player, they're making millions of dollars, but the white man sitting in the box is making billions of dollars.
For sure.
So we need to have our own, man. We need to build our own. And since we've become business owners, we've had more financial freedom than anything. We're not on a clock. We make our own schedule. You know, and that's what we want for our people. And it is nothing wrong with using the system. Like, I worked a job for 8-9 years, so I know how it is. But you use that system to build your own, and that's what we want to talk to people about.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm on mute. Yes. That's good. That's good. And y'all do have businesses, right?
Yes, we do.
So y'all actually talking from personal experience.
Exactly. We're talking from personal experience. So with COVID, I was a fitness instructor, and classes got canceled with COVID, so I no longer had a job. My husband worked for an apartment, and he did porting and everything, and it was a good job. We were living in the apartment where he was working, getting discounts and everything. But at the same time, my husband was unhappy with his job. He was very unhappy, and he was like, I just can't do this. And we knew that there was something better.
For like a year and a half.
He was good.
I was great. Groundskeeper, doing stuff from outside, waking folks, doing stuff, you know. It was regular, it was a good thing. And one day it just changed. It just changed, man. It just changed. Like, no. And you know, I wasn't making a whole lot of money. I was only making $15 an hour during that time. I was thinking to myself, I'm here 8 hours a day making $15 an hour. Okay. Can I make $15 in an hour doing something that I actually want to do?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, can I make my whole day in 1 hour doing something that I actually want to do?
Exactly.
So the more and more I thought about it, I was like, man, so it was like, it's time to leave. We ended up leaving. It was a hard thing to do. It was scary. I was like, babe, if I leave this job, you know, we got to do this, that, the other. Everything going to come down for a little bit, man. Everything going to come down. It might be it. We might be moving back. It was that type of fear that I had. And this was the babe, man. It was like, nah, we've been through worse.
Right.
God done got us through way worse predicaments than this. This is nothing. So we stepped on out there, man. We stepped on out there and tried. You know, we tried.
And we could definitely go into some things on how we did the business and how it's working. Like as of right now, our business is totally booked. Next week we have no day, like it is totally booked. We have a hauling, moving, and cleaning company. So it started out with hauling and moving, where we got a truck, we invested in a truck, and we got our truck. We paid for a truck. That's another thing too. If you can, save up your money and buy it, because I have a car right now that I'm still paying off, and I'll be paying off for years because of the interest rates on those cars. And I'm gonna probably pay for that car 3 or 4 times before it's actually paid off.
We're gonna refinance it.
So
we're gonna refinance it, but that's
truck,
another video though.
The truck, we actually paid for the truck. We went and bought like a $2,500 truck, paid for it, and we used that truck, and we did moving, hauling, and then we added cleaning services. Yeah. So that's something that you want to think about too when you start a business. What are you good at? What do you like to do? You want to do something that you're going to enjoy doing, and that it doesn't feel like you're working. And when God leads you to that thing, then it'll go really, it'll go smooth. And we're not going to say it's going to be easy and it's going to happen overnight. It took a lot of us connecting with other people. It took a lot of us going out and like showing ourselves to other people and getting on apps. It does take social media. It is a social media world. And if you are going to be a business owner, you're going to have to learn how to maneuver through social media, because that's where it's at. And once you start getting those referrals and you get people coming back, now like almost 70% of our business right now is going from referrals of people who have used us before. And they're continuing to come back and continuing to work with us as well. So we don't know what you want us to kind of go into, but we can get into all of it, how it happened, or whatever you want, Major. We're just following your lead.
Yeah, man.
I just want to just let people know that, you know, you all have business background and whatnot. You're speaking from pertinent experience and what have you. I speak about, you know, my online company, and I told you all about it. And I was speaking about the small real estate company that I'm dealing with, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the process of trying to purchase truck too. And I'm a truck driver, right? And I was actually putting it all together, because you have to learn trucking and the business and what have you.
Right.
And that's where my head at right now. But I just wanted people to know you first, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to tell those details and what have you, because we're not gonna make it about you or myself. We can do it on our, you know, on another day. We talk about that, right? But you know, I had these now, let me say this too. So because this ran across my mind, I don't have this in my bullet points, right? My PowerPoint. But tell people about the great tax advantage when you have your own business, because I don't have them in my PowerPoint.
There are great tax advantages when you have your own business. A lot of things that people don't know too is that there's so many things that you can write off. If you use your cell phone for your business, for 80% of your business, that's a write-off. Yeah. If you buy a computer for your business, that's a write-off. There are so many things you can make sure when you get a business, go and get you that business account, because you can go to the bank. They want to help you with grants. They want to help you with loans, and you'll have a bank loan officer that can tell you about all the information that you need to know about your business and what you can do and different things that you can do with taxes. But yes, there are great tax advantages. Half the people with all these businesses aren't barely even paying taxes, and they're making all this money because they know those loopholes on how to work the tax system, and we're learning them now too.
Yeah, that's for sure. You go to the bank with a credit score of 650, they're gonna want you to walk out of there with like 3 cars.
Yep.
If you have a business, they're gonna want to give you the regular account card for your savings. They're gonna want to give you the business card for your business, and they're gonna want to give you a credit card for your business, and they might want to give you a credit card for your actual like we got like four cards now, but it's money in all of them.
Yeah, we're doing better now with a business than we've ever done
like,
working.
Thank you, God, man.
We're like, and it's all God.
This never happened. All this time I've been working. Never been like this.
Yeah.
Never been like this, man. We wouldn't even be making videos. We wouldn't even have time to make videos. I do 8 hours at the job. Try to give me 8 hours of sleep, and that's 2/3 of my whole life. You know what I'm saying? That's it. What else I'm gonna do? I got 8 hours to chill with the baby. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it.
I want to share this book with them. I had read some 75 tax deductions for small businesses.
Man, that's awesome.
Self-employed. I got Kindle, so a lot of my books y'all see behind me. I ain't not reading most of them, you know what I'm saying? But I have a lot of stuff on Kindle books I'm reading, right? Yeah. And people don't realize how powerful this is. So before we even talk about business, we have to understand the advantage of having a business.
That's right.
Remember when Barack had used Warren Buffett's secretary saying he pays what? I don't know. He hardly paid nothing in taxes.
Yep. Yeah, Amazon doesn't pay taxes.
Yeah. And the secretary paying more taxes, right? Because we don't understand these 475 tax, deductions. We don't really understand that. So I had to say this and open up with that because it's bigger than just saying you won't have a business. You're able to save your profit.
That's right.
Of course. I'm sorry, saying, baby.
Oh no, you're good. I said you got to know how to maneuver within that tax system. You're exactly right.
Yeah, man.
It's good to have an accountant and tax person. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning, you may not. I don't know. You may not have to worry about it, but I suggest you get a tax person or accountant help you crunch some numbers and what have you. Because believe it or not, there's so many tricks and trades. And Donald Trump, he was great. In his tax, he was great at like beating the system.
Yeah. Oh man.
All of them. Jeff Bezos with Amazon, Warren Buffett, I mean, most all of them, right?
They paying somebody that just ain't coming out in taxes. Yeah. They paying somebody. Hold on. Just keep that on the net. How about just give you that right there? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Give you that right there.
But it's true. I mean, a lot of people were mad at Donald Trump. And I'm like, I can't be mad at him if he know how to work the system. I just want to know how to work the system the same way so that I can have those same benefits. And I think that's the thing about us.
Just stop amping up all those racist folks.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother thing.
I think the thing about like us as Black people is we have been programmed to the game is to be sold, not told mentality. And that's the worst thing that could have ever been told to Black people, because white people tell each other everything for free. They will show you how to do it. They will walk you through it. And Black people are like, nah, we ain't gonna tell you. You're gonna have to buy it. You gonna have, and that was ingrained in us, so we would not share how to advance our culture. And we want to advance our culture. We want to share how to do it. That was the worst thing that was ever told to Black people.
Right. And I want to let people know this is going to be a 3-part series. We're dealing with business right now. We're going to talk about business, how to start a business, and if it's for you or not. You know what I'm saying? You need to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Because some things that come with understanding how to operate a business. Then we're going to go over to the credit part of getting your credit together to be able to get these loans and look at grants and what have, which is going to be the 3rd series. So y'all stay tuned. Like, for a minute, I've been kind of delaying talking like this because I don't feel our people as attentive and as focused. We hear about business talk and self-empowerment. We hear about all this. We never look at the starting point. We never look at how to get things off the ground, what we got to do, right? But we're going to go through these PowerPoints, and y'all pay attention because there's some stuff going to be said. And it's not like it's going to be so detailed and out the way, right? and it's not gonna be a long live, but I really want people to see how much we care and how much they have to have a business. Because I'm enjoying the tag breaks, I'm enjoying good credit, I'm enjoying grants. I'm not gonna lie.
That's right.
Again, I'm enjoying tag breaks, I'm enjoying good credit, I'm enjoying grants. I'm being real with you. True story.
Right.
Let's get into y'all. Let's just introduce. We're gonna be talking about. All right, this is gonna be called. It's gonna be called Business 101. Is it for you or not? That's the whole. Nothing to share. If you really made for, like Jay said in the interview, when I asked him a question, hey man, anybody this kind of pressure when we hold them like you do, you know, that's a lot of stress. That's a lot of pressure. And Jay responded saying, "I'm built for this. You know, I'm made for this."
Yeah, man.
Right.
This is gonna be about, is you really made for it? And this is how we gotta test that, right?
It's scary to find out too, boy. It's scary to find out.
But it's worth
Right.
it.
But it's worth it.
We're gonna do a full screen. We're gonna all chime in on it, what have you. Want to just share right quick. We're dealing with tolerance. Can you deal with stress or failing? Because sometimes you can fail with a business, you know.
Yeah.
That's
Stress
right.
can be very, it can be very stressful having a business.
Yeah.
And when you first start a business, it takes a lot of long hours, you know.
Yeah.
Put things together, spending money, and what have you, you know. So it's important that it's a possibility, you know, you make it lose. And realistically said, it'd be like a year, 2 or 3 before you even see a profit. You know, you look, you break even, and a lot of business don't last within the first year. Money discipline. Can you say no to you and others?
Yeah.
A lot of time, you know, we always spending money. We always want to do the blank thing. We want to be flashy with the Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and you know, we want to always go out and do things with our money because we feel like, hey, I don't know what happened tomorrow, I might die, you know, and what have you. But I'm gonna let y'all talk about this as well and give me some, you know, no problems. Let me know what's going on with this money thing. Cause you can't practice mental discipline and know how to budget, meaning how you handle your money at home can determine success for the business. A lot of times people don't realize that if you don't have your finances in place where you don't have it in writing or somewhere where you know how much you made and
so where you can see what's coming in, what's going out.
And the decisions you making based upon your net, you know, what you saving and investing with that, you know. Tell people, you know what I'm saying, the importance of being able to say no, being able to understand how to manage money and whatnot. You're gonna run a business.
Yeah, definitely. You want to get it or you want me to get it?
Man, it's you know, it's real easy, man. If you want to do everything that you want to do, you want to spend this way, you want to spend that way, you want to do these things, you want to go out. Cool. Okay. You need to make enough money to do all those things, and you need to make enough money to actually satisfy all the bills, and you need to make enough money to do extra so you can put into savings or to some other type of investment. So do all the things you want to do. You want to go out? Cool. You want to drink? Cool. You want to smoke? Cool. You want to do that? Cool. You need to make enough money to do that. Now, if you can't do that, if you can't make enough money to do all those things, then hey, start budgeting. Start budgeting until you can get to that point. And really, it just comes down to knowing how much you're bringing in, how much is going out.
Right.
You make $15 an hour, 40 hours a week. You know, that's $600 a week. That's what you got. You know what I'm saying, before tax. You know what I'm saying. That's what you got. So with your 600, what you gonna do? You gonna spend 200 on fun and friends. All right. You gonna spend 200 on bills. Cool. Now you got 200 left. What you gonna do with that?
And
if you can do it.
Right. That's right.
If you can make it on that, it's pretty expensive out here in Colorado.
Yeah.
So like it's a little harder.
Having a business is gonna definitely take sacrifice, y'all. I don't. For one, my first job ever when I was 14 years old, I got a job
14.
so I could get a pair of Jordans. That was my goal.
For some
To
J's.
get some shoes.
We won't even buy these J's.
I don't even do that anymore. I will not put my money. I don't put my money in other people's pocket. If you want to buy purses and stuff, I've been there. I've done that. I bought Louis Vuitton. I've done it. But as a business owner now, I'm looking at other investments. I want to put money into saving for land. I want to put money into investing in my business. I will sacrifice going and spending $500 on nice clothes to go out with, to put that into and invest into my business. For we need equipment. We got to buy dollies. We've got to buy cleaning supplies. We got to buy stuff like that. That's where I'm going to put my money into. I'm going to invest in my business. So I think if us as a people, they always say Black people are broke, but why do they come and set up shop in our neighborhoods? Because they know we spend money. We have money. We just spend money on things that aren't going to appreciate. We spend money on things that depreciate in value. So when you learn that difference between appreciation and depreciation, what is something that's going to do me better? Like all that money that you take to spend on whatever you're buying, put that in a savings account. And I can guarantee you, in a few months alone, all the money you're spending on fun, all the money you're spending on clothes will build, and you'll be like, dang, I done saved $5,000 already. So you just have to know that it is going to be a sacrifice, and you have to find out what is important to you. If you want to have a brand, I tell people, instead of buying Jordans, make your own brand. Wear your own brand. Have your own business where now you sell clothes and it's your brand.
Do nobody want this shirt right here?
That's the type of stuff you want to do. That's the type of stuff you want to do. Like we invested into our work shirts. We invested into our stuff and like do that. Like don't go put Michael Jordan is rich. He don't need no more money from us. Louis Vuitton, they got plenty. And they're not giving back to our community. None of those people have ever come back with all the money the Black community has spent and given us money back. They don't care about us. All they care about is getting in our pockets and using our ideas. So make your own brand. I'll support it.
MJ done did some stuff, but not like LeBron though.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It is going to take sacrifice, and you have to see what is more important to me. Is right now more important, something that ain't even gonna mean nothing 6 months from now, because that purse is gonna be old, that shirt is gonna be old, and now you're gonna look for the newest thing, or investing into my business where this is gonna actually grow and build and it's gonna mean something. So yeah, with that stimulus, guys, y'all can start a business. Y'all can, and we don't have a brick and mortar. So the fact that we don't have a brick and mortar, we have a lot more money coming in because we don't have that expense. But if that's something that you want,
yes, for sure. That's good. Some businesses need.
What was that?
I'm sorry, Jazzie. Keep talking. I was just saying.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I was done. Yeah.
All right. So it's all about with money. This is all about sacrifice to sum all it up, and then creativity. What is your creative genius? Your skills of service.
Right.
What can you do? What can you offer to everybody that make them want to purchase anything from you, want to do business with you, and what have you. So you have to definitely have something to offer. You have to have something to offer, And there's so many ways to make money, believe it or not. But you have to sit down and brainstorm. You have to write stuff down.
That's right.
Figure out what's going. You gotta see what's trending. Something that's trending that you may be good at, might be interested in. You should go for it, So, opportunity out there, and I'm gonna just say that I'm gonna let them show whatever they want to show on that also.
Are you saying one more?
I said creativity.
Yeah, creativity definitely. Like he said, what are you good at? And what people don't realize is there's so much stuff that people are making money off of. If you know that you're the aunt that makes good barbecue, good this, and everybody loves your stuff, you can have plates, and you can sell. I know people right now that don't even have a storefront, and they're selling plates and stuff from their home and making a killing. And that's a way to start out. Like if you know that, hey, I know how to make jewelry, or I know how to make this, and I have that can be a business. So yeah, like you said,
if you can work with these apps, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I just call when saw one of your videos. You trying to pay somebody
to do social media.
I mean, if you can
That's
do social media, we're talking to you right now. If you know how to do, if you have time to give to social media, if you can make a intro as good as Majors or better, hey, he's saying holler at him.
Yeah.
We saying holler at us. Make us one too. We'll pay you too.
And I just made a post. I'm trying to hire somebody.
Yeah, and that's what we're doing in our business. We're hiring our people.
Employing folks.
We are hiring our people. Yeah. Our people get first dibs. We will always offer it to Black people first. If they don't want to do it, then we'll extend it to somebody else. But our people always come first. There's no hate, but we want to uplift our people. We know we need something.
Our business is a private business.
Exactly.
You got to come through us.
Yeah. And
to get in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where it starts.
Yeah.
With our business.
Yeah.
Now, if we're public, it'll be different. You know, if it's public, it'll be different.
And what I will say to people too is make sure, like, for one, the first thing that you do is consult the Most High if you're a spiritual person, because He will lead you into what you should be doing. He's gonna lead us ways that we never would have thought would have been something that we would have done, and it has blessed us totally. And another thing is, when we go into business, you have to realize that you are going to be dealing with people and customers. If you don't like dealing with people, you need to have a business where you're not going to have to deal with people. Like, you're going to have to deal with people.
You better hire somebody to get a CSO, a customer service representative.
Yeah. And you're selling yourself. When we represent ourselves, when we talk to clients, like, we talk to people as the way I would want somebody to talk to my mom or my grandmother. You have to, customer service is a huge thing in business, and that's what makes people come back to you. You're selling yourself. So if you sell the image of somebody that cares about people, that wants to help people, that's not trying to get over on people, people will come back, and that money's just gonna keep flowing in. We treat people fairly. We don't overcharge. We charge fair prices,
and we think about it.
We know our worth, but know your worth. Know your worth, and know how much you're worth, and have a fair price, and go from there. Because but yeah, you are gonna have to deal with a lot of people in business, and you're gonna have to know how to talk to people. So that's something I ask people to do too, is like try to get some kind of communication skills, or know that you know how to speak to people before you get into business. Because a lot of businesses don't work because it's just bad people trying to get in business. And
hire somebody. Like, if you do good work, but you don't have nobody that can communicate anything, you know, you're really messing up. You know,
let me show them right now. Let me cut you off, Mike.
No, go ahead.
Please share this video right now. Share. We've been going like 4:37 minutes. We haven't got through the meat of it. We basically just touching the surface that we about to get into. There's several other bullet points. They're gonna be way more valuable. Stuff you heard about, we gonna just give it in detail to you and give you a picture, but share it. Also, like the video and subscribe to TNT with Mike and Jazz. Do that, you know. Subscribe to them and support them. You know, I appreciate the participation, but we need more people to realize that it's gonna take a group effort to build a Black community, and that's why this platform and their platform is about helping Black people.
That's right.
So that's what's up. The next one will be up for the challenge. Are you ready?
That's right.
I mean, look, everybody said it down with Jay. When the fans came out and ran, they were wild. They were running, right?
Everybody can't go with you. Everybody ain't ready.
That's cool. Right. I actually, I'm glad that people left. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. I mean, go that way. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. Jay done told us many times. Everybody can't go. We want everybody to go, but everybody
Let's talk about business then. Let's talk about business then. What about they ready for the business? Up for this. You want to win. Like that's you were saying earlier, Jazzy, you're not gonna get nowhere working for somebody.
That's right.
While you helping somebody else get wealthy while you stay neutral in life, and that's not cool.
Right.
We have to be up for the challenge. And don't get me wrong, every Black person is not an entrepreneur. They don't have the entrepreneur spirit. I get it. But a lot of us, we got that kick, we got that fire and desire. You know, we want to do better. And that's who we're talking to. We're not putting nobody on. If you're on the business, We not mad, but don't try
We
to start
did it. We worked jobs for a year, so we just got into businesses. So yeah, we worked jobs for a year.
Never ready. We was never ready. I'll tell you straight up, we was never ready. Ever.
And if you don't work, try to work for a black person. Try to work for a black person.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Build if you don't build in your own community.
You in Colorado Springs, we'll hire you.
Yeah, definitely. If you, I know there's probably all different places, but we are hiring right now. We have already employed 2 to 3 of our friends, and we're looking for more people to put on with work. And you got to do the same thing. Like, put your people on after you get on, so this can keep going. Like, don't let it stop with you. You know what I mean?
Right. And I'm also hiring part-time on weekend and whatnot. I'll be having full-time.
Already. That's what we
I've been advertising me. Right now, I just post something today. I need a person that do websites and social media. I'm familiar with it, but I'm not as savvy and I don't have the time. I'm willing to pay by the hour of flat fee. You know what I'm saying? I might keep them on board and I may not. But right now, I'm not looking to make no money with this. I'm looking to just get the word out, right? And I want to be able to be established. Excuse me. But I want to, let people know I drop someone whenever I do something. I can just put on different platforms or what have you. And I won't be selling things. Yeah, I'm a hustler, but at the same time, I want people to realize that I'm all about hiring black people, supplying jobs or whatever. So I made a post to people as subscribers of my channel, black people. Y'all need to holler at me. So we're gonna go to the next point for real. Y'all already know.
That should be the best way to hire anybody.
Yeah, that's right.
That should be the best way.
And this is my favorite right here.
Take over, Jazz. You got it. Gonna do your thing.
We love. We came out to Colorado. We didn't know anybody. We came out here. We're pretty much by ourselves out here. But we found a network of people when all the protesting was happening. We were out there. We run a group called Back to the People, which it has about 2,000 people in it, and it's all Colorado people talking about how to support Black-owned businesses. We did pop-ups every weekend where we would go to Black-owned businesses, shop with them, and that's what we have to do, y'all. We got to keep that money in our community. We are happy to do that. We're going to actually have a series called Shop Black on our channel. And it's going to be where y'all will see us go to all the different places in Colorado Springs that have Black-owned businesses.
Yeah, man.
And what I would say is connect with people. Go on Facebook, type in Black-owned businesses in your city. And there is somebody on there that already has a list of businesses that you can go check out and that you can go support.
Yeah.
So even if you don't want to do the work, I promise you, in your city, somebody's already done the work and they already have the businesses. So if you don't want to start a business, if you're like, I don't know what I can do, what you can do is shop Black-owned businesses and keep the dollar black and keep the money in the Black community, which is what we need to do.
So we have to decide, gonna be storefront, pop online.
That's right.
Whatever. You don't have to have a storefront. They can be pretty expensive.
We don't. Yep, that's right.
We do a pop-up. We see pop-up everywhere. We do pop-up like you see the barbecue guys. See people selling clothes, ordering crab. Some people be doing garage sales and what have you.
Yep.
And guess what? That saves you a lot of money. Of course, make sure that you legal. Some is not legal. We renegading out here, and I understand that, but
have your licenses together, have your insurance together.
Yeah, you permit all that,
I'm trying to make the money so I can get the license,
So you gotta decide what you want now. What you want.
Right.
If you do a storefront, you're gonna have to have upfront money, and it's possible. I see a time you coming in, Black first, second, and third. Thanks, Gary, my people, all y'all in the building. What y'all waiting on? Y'all missing some good information now. Friday night, y'all. But
and it's late. I'm sorry, it's only 6 o'clock down here. I keep forgetting it's 9 o'clock where y'all are, so it's late down there too.
It's still bright. It's still bright over here.
You have to get early in the morning, too, and go work, drive a truck. But anyway, we have to think about storefront. Gonna be pretty expensive, but it's possible. My next move gonna be a storefront. I got some things. I got some ideas I'm working on. Pop up. And popping online, you're basically working from your home. And that's good because it can be home-based business. I have a home-based business. It's home-based right here.
Right.
My garage is my storage. I got a storage over there. I call it my warehouse, a mini warehouse. And my storage is a mini warehouse, right? And this offices, My boy, you see big boys all around him right now and all kind of stuff.
Right.
All the good stuff, right?
Yeah,
I see Justin Chang. What's happening, baby? But the pop-up and online store, you work from your home with that. And I suggest that, especially when you just starting out, your finances is tight, your credit is not that strong, what have you. And you can make a lot of money working from home. You don't really have to do brick and mortar store, what have you. But I definitely suggest that you decide what you want to do.
That is so true.
COVID
support black business, support black people. Y'all go on. Y'all see what I'm sorry.
No, I said that's right. I agree.
But what the first thing we gotta do now? We talking about what the first thing we gotta do. We gotta have a business plan, y'all.
Yes.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes.
You have to have a business plan.
Man, missed out on a government contract because I couldn't get the business plan
with proposals.
I couldn't get it right. I couldn't get it right. So
you have to have that, and we still have opportunities that are coming up. But this is when we first started, and we weren't prepared. And you want to make sure you are prepared with your business plans and everything that you have.
Probably could have hired about 50 people by now, 25 people, something like that by now. But
it's a learning experience.
I failed on that
one. You keep going.
It's gonna get better though. Yep. Gonna get better.
And that's a testimony, y'all. Mike and Jazzie sharing an actual testimony of them not having a business plan, missing out on government contract.
Yeah.
And let me say this: this is something I got off the internet. I ain't want to use my business plan, what have you. I'm gonna say I'm not a business plan specialist, but I definitely learned through reading, watching YouTube videos, being on Google, and what have you. But I just want to get a template. That this don't have to be exact, but I know the basic stuff like the business name, of course. But I see something different in this, right? But this is ideas, a business name, they registered business structure, SIN. I ain't never heard about SIN. I ain't gonna lie to you. Data established business address.
Oh yeah, SIN.
Financial plan. It's a little different from mine, but I understand what they're saying. They have a lot of components with it, but I just want to give people an idea. You should do your own research or deal with somebody who professionally do this. Business plan is important. It's the heart of the business. It tell you about your name, your mission statement,
everything that you want. Exactly. Right. And definitely, y'all, business owners, I would say too, look into getting your EIN. It's free. It's your government number. It's your contracted number that you want because you don't want to use your social security connected to your business. You want a separate entity to connect it to your business so they can't attack you and your personal things. They can only go after your business. So get an EIN number. It is free. And there's plenty of ways to get it. Every state is different. So you just got to look up your state, type in EIN number free. Don't let nobody try to charge you for an ad will pop up saying, pay me $400 and I'll get your EIN. No, it's free. You can do it yourself for free. There are YouTube videos that'll walk you right through it to do it. So make sure you have that EIN number if you are going to be a business as well. That's something that's really important.
Again, there are better templates. I just use that for example.
Yeah.
But, that's important. A business plan is a picture of your business. If you bring it to the bank, an investor like myself or Jazzing them, you might be asking for us to lend you some money. You know what I'm saying? You'll give it back on a percentage or what have you, right? We have to see how you looking. What you talking about? What name your business? What you talking about selling? How you gonna market it? On what's your product and service? How your financials look? And what's your projections? It's a lot come with that, but it's not as complicated as it sounds because you can simplify it, right? But most important is a picture of your business that you can look at and you can share with other people, and also give you direction. You can go in there and modify and make changes whenever you have to.
That's right.
Yeah, and that was our problem.
Yeah, we had a business plan, but it was for our previous.
For the government, we had to hit these
criteria.
It was like 5-6 criteria that we needed to put in there, and another thing, we had like 24 hours to do it, and I believe that was coding up. I'm like, I know God got me. God got me.
Yeah.
I know He got me.
Still have
24 hours, knock it out, get the clickety click, failed on that one. You know what I'm saying? God didn't fail me. I just failed on that one. Showed me something else. I'm like, so now when the next opportunity comes through,
we have it
with
together.
the same connect.
Yeah.
This is still our people.
Yeah.
Black dude. Still mess with us.
Right, beautiful, beautiful. Now we're gonna talk about startup costs, right? This is very important because we're dealing with what you need, right? What you need
Right.
to start up a company. Now, again, this is only a pitch and idea, but of course you got to have pay for your LLC. I do have I'm gonna talk about that later on about what LLC, not LLC, incorporation, LLC, a nonprofit, how much it is
Right.
across the country and whatnot. And like Jazzie said, E&I, employee identification number, that's free, you know. Products, if you're gonna get a storage, if you're gonna buy a building, insurance, what have you, it's just what you need to start off right now. If you're gonna work from your home, well, you need sometimes you need no more than $300-$500 to start your business. Really truly,
Right.
depends on what it's dealing with. Like, you know, some businesses like janitorial, you need a whole lot of money, you know. But I'm also let Jazz and Mike talk about this too. But this is something important before you do anything. After you then thought about it, brainstorm what you want to do and what have you, right? You went to the tolerance report, the risks and rewards, and if you can deal with the stress of it and the possibility it might not work. If you can deal with managing money, you know, if you can deal with being creative in yourself and knowing what you can and can't do, your skills and what have you. And also if you're for the channel, we talked about all that, right? And we talked about the business plan and what have you, right? Now we talking about the startup costs, how much it costs to start up a business. I'm gonna let Mike and Jazz talk about that.
All right, so startup costs. So for us, we were like, okay, we know our money is tight, so we need these startup costs to be as little as possible. So what we did with the hauling section, we got our main things. We got our dolly. Our most expensive thing was the $2,500 that we put into the truck because you're gonna have to have that. Then buying the truck, insurance, and everything. So our truck has been our biggest expense so far. Then we get the dollies and the equipment. So I'm thinking like it was about $3,000 that we used to start up because we needed a truck. But on my cleaning side, I had an idea. I said, I'm going to offer COVID cleaning. So COVID cleaning, what I'm doing is I tell people you supply the supplies because that'll lessen the germs for me coming back and forth to your house. So I didn't have to buy any supplies. All my clients had supplies already, and they were already well aware that you're gonna have to provide your own vacuum, your own stuff, because that's gonna lessen germs. And so the cleaning part of the business, we're just barely starting to buy stuff for cleaning for move out things. But my first 3 months, I didn't have any cost with it because of the idea that I came up in my head, like, how can I maneuver this to where I don't have to spend a lot of money to make this business?
Right. So it's important. Know how much money you need to start your business. Too many times we think that because we got an idea, we have probably a service or product that we want to sell, that we jump out in the water, think we got it going on. We want all kind of problems because sometimes your business can take off too fast. You're not even ready for it. Sometimes things happen that you don't have no control over. And you always want to be in a position whereas you have an idea what you're spending, and then you want to be able to crunch the numbers and see, you know, the cash flow side of things.
Exactly.
And we're gonna talk about it later. I don't want to talk too much about that, but startup costs is very, very important. Now, let's talk about once you're the startup costs. Now we're dealing with marketing and advertising. This is very, very critical.
That look good, man.
You got media, internet, television, radio, magazines, newspapers. You got advertising, all kind of stuff, right? Whether you're dealing with emails, texts, you know, that's direct stuff, right? Whether you're dealing with social media, whether you're dealing with banners, flyers, whether you're dealing with what have you. You know, you're making a video, just putting on YouTube. You have to find ways to market your business.
That's
you know,
right.
And it's direct marketing, you got indirect marketing, all kinds of stuff. And advertising stuff. I'm gonna let Jazz and Mike talk about this as well.
So, social media has been our biggest way of advertising. What we both have done, like Nextdoor app is awesome. We've gotten a lot of business off of that. Facebook Marketplace. What you have to do is there are a lot of groups depending on what you want to do. Like say you want to sell clothes or you want to do certain things. There are a lot of groups on Facebook in your community that have people looking for those things. So you just got to kind of do your research and then put out posts. You have to be diligent about posting. You have to be diligent. What I do is I go on, there's a page called 411 for 719. It's just a bunch of people in Colorado that say stuff that they need. So when I see somebody that's like, hey, I need a house cleaner, boom, I respond. Hi, my name is Jasmine. I clean houses. We do hauling, da, 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 da. You have to put yourself out there on social media and you have to go looking for stuff because it doesn't always come to you. Probably 60% of the jobs, we have gone online and saw people were looking for the service and we went to them and said, hey, we could provide the service. So it does take that, definitely. You gotta, it's not gonna be, some people think, okay, I'm gonna just put a post and then everybody's gonna come to me and I'm gonna sell my stuff. And that it doesn't necessarily happen like that. You got to start going to people first, and then those referrals, you want to make sure you provide a good service so people will refer you and tell people, hey, if you like my service, can you refer me on Nextdoor? Can you refer me on Facebook? And like all the calls that we have gotten, I'll show a text. I just have a text on my phone that says, hey, I saw a referral on Nextdoor and I'm wondering, can I get services from you? So it's definitely a social media world right now.
Now, we did make cards. We did make flyers.
Yeah, we did flyers and cards too, and passed those out too.
We went
door to door, apartment to apartment, and passed stuff out too.
Cards, put up flyers in nice neighborhoods. So we hey.
You got to do what you got to do. You got to promote yourself.
You got to promote your business.
Yeah. And if you don't invest in you, then there's not gonna be nobody else that wants to invest in you. I'm just gonna be honest. If you don't feel like I can put $500 into my store for a business, you cannot expect somebody else to say they want to put $2,000 to $5,000, $10,000 into your business when you haven't even invested in it. So that has to be a priority.
Right. Well, my online company, last year I made a nice little bit of money with Amazon. I mean, a nice bit of money. Now I'm branching out because when I started online business, I really didn't know what I was doing. In 2018, I was trying to figure it out, but in 2019, it took off, right? I remember I worked full time, and what have you. So that's how it took off. I made like 50K, right? And that could have been big more, right?
I could have made, you probably got some money to buy from me, sure.
I could have made more than that, right? Me and my queen were branching off, and we going out in the water, right? And we expanding in space and storage space because we was probably in our garage, you know what I'm saying? And our garage is kind of big and what have you. And we specialize in smaller products. Now we sell everything. I mean, everything you think about, we sell it. From TVs on to washers, dryers. I mean, to power washers, you name it. You know what I'm saying? We got microwave. We sell all kinds of stuff, right? But make a long story short, now we do the website. We on Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, Craigslist.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
All the local stuff, right? But we also trying to expand. For the big equipment, we doing a local thing, right?
Right.
It costs to like ship off a lot of heavy equipment, but for the small items, and we're still on Amazon making money, you know what I'm saying? Still doing that. And it's like new open box and used, right? And all the advertising you see, you know what I'm saying, outside of television and radio station, I don't do magazines either, but all that's valuable, But I won't lie, this is so important. If you talk about starting a business, you have to market. And I even text people in my phone and everything, you know what I'm saying?
That's what we do.
So I mean, you have to realize, even though it's not my own only income or main income, you have to realize let's say it's your only income. You have to bust your butt to get the message out there that you're selling goods or you have a service or what have you. You can't play around at the same time. You have to put time in your business. It can't be no 6, 7, 8 hours. It's like 12, 16 hours. I mean, when you first start, you gotta push this thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If it was a side hustle, side business, you still gotta put some time in it. But advertising and marketing is like the the fuel, you know, that you put in the vehicle, you know, it's the fuel, you know, it get it going. So we have to definitely expound on that, you know.
Yeah, and our business, this is our sole business. So right now we don't have any other income coming in for us other than our business. So I am online constantly. Like I am online. I jump on when I see somebody that needs something, and it's a constant thing. It don't stop. If I see somebody at 8 o'clock that say they need this or something like that, and it's at nighttime, I'm going to respond if they just put that post out, and I know that I can make that hit, and I'm awake to do that. In the morning, so knocking it out. Yeah, so that's definitely like right now. This is our sole business, so you have to grind. It's definitely a grind. It's not gonna come just doing nothing. But once you get established, it's starting to roll in now. Now people are starting to know us in the community. We've got realtors that are reaching out to us that want to do consistent work. We're working with the Salvation Army, doing hauls for them. So once you start getting known in your community and people know what you're doing, people want to support you. So it'll start rolling in.
And then we might actually get into real estate.
Right.
And I already started a real estate company, but I'm gonna write out because of COVID-19. I started last year, the middle of last year. I wasn't able to. I got a lot of leads, but people overpriced themselves because of it being a seller market and whatnot. It's crazy. Yeah. So I kind of I still have it, but all that software I was paying for, I kind of pulled away because I already spent.
Yeah, it's a lot of money to invest in.
Correct. But trust me, it's a good position to be in. Yeah. I'm set up, legally and everything, with everything, with the LLC and the tax ID, agreement, the bank account, blah blah blah. So it's good, So let's move on to what's that's critical. And this is gonna be the last point we talk about right here. It's the last thing I want to talk about. We're gonna talk about some other things, I'm bounce around, but see, the financial statement is everything. After all this is being done, you gotta put the financials together. Income statement.
Yeah.
Go it out right quick. Income statement is financial performance earnings through a period of time, right? Balance sheet, financial health, what a company owns, cash flow statement, cash management, cash flow, outflow. And that's simple, right? Like income statement is more of it can be I'm gonna like the balance sheet, you know what I'm saying? That's just the picture of the company, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
What's going on with the company, what you own and owe. Income statement, it can be monthly or quarter report, but the cash flow statement can be week to week. You know what I'm saying? Because you watching your profit as well as any losses and what have you. And this is the bloodline of the business, because let's say you're making a lot of money, but you also spend a whole lot of money.
Right.
And I'm critical, and I get into my significant other behind the fact that we have to stay on these numbers. You know what I'm saying? We think we making money. We look back, we spend this on that, spend on that. Correct. So share with them about all this.
So income statements, you definitely want to have that. What you want to do is keep an invoice of every of the accounts of everything that you're making. So then you'll keep an invoice of records of what you're making, and then you'll keep an invoice of what you're spending. So what you'll do is at the end of the month, you'll take that, what I made minus what I spent, and that's your actual total of what you actually bought in on your business. Mm-hmm. So like he said, if I made $2,000, but I spent, sorry, that's my dog. Stop. If I made $2,000 but I spent $1,500, then I only actually made $500 in my business. So you want to make sure you keep track of the invoices of what people are paying you, what you're doing, and then your expenses as well. Keep all those receipts, because all those expenses are tax deductible. So if you didn't make a lot of money, you won't be owing taxes, because you have to pay 30% of whatever you make to the tax man. So if you make $100, 30 of it is going to go to taxes. So you have to realize that later on, when you come with your invoices and your statements and everything like that, they're going to try to tax you for that money that you didn't get taxes taken out of. Because as a LLC, we get cash. So and we get all the money with no taxes taken out of it. So you think Uncle Sam ain't gonna want a part of that at the end of the year? That's a lie. So make sure you have that expense statement, and make sure you have see how much you're spending as well. So yes, definitely.
And plus, have a relationship with the bank to where normally when we buy something, through the business, have anything to do with the business, we use
only the business
our
card.
business card.
Use your business credit
Our
card.
business card says leave it at the door. Doesn't say Michael. Doesn't say Jasmine. It says leave it at the door. The bank wanted to give us this card. Now what happens? It makes it easier to keep up and track everything that's going on.
Yeah.
Everything that's going on.
Yeah. So definitely that. But yes, Major, you're exactly right. You got to keep up with those the income sheets, the balances, so you see what your actual cash flow
accordion folder.
is.
This little accordion folder.
Where we keep all of our receipts, everything.
Gas receipts, everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Phone receipts, gas receipts, everything. Anything for the truck, service for the truck. This camera. This camera we just bought.
Tax write-off. Yeah. So yeah, definitely.
Just like that.
But yes, you're right about that. You got to keep track of that so you can know where your business is going. Because every business, like you said, every business doesn't make it. Like I think it's like 60 or 60% of restaurants don't make it out of the second year. So you got to see how much you're spending versus what you're making. So you're 100% correct with that.
Yeah.
You're on mute, I think.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all been goofing on, man. I had to take care of some business going and mention, kind of pee me off all the stuff was being said, and I want to make sure that was being taken care of. So I apologize for that. Look, we have to realize that. Hello. Yeah,
we're here.
We got to tell you the cause on both ends, but we have to separate our personal from business, because personally you have to mind that too. You still have to be concerned with how you handle money, and with the business you definitely got to be mindful of that, because you're trying to make a profit, you're trying to grow. We have to realize when we create businesses, we're creating jobs. We're putting food on black people's table. Right. We're taking care of families. We have to think big.
Yeah.
All of us not built for this, but a lot of us are, or most of us are. And the only thing I'm trying to say is, well, you and I talking about, it's so relevant because people hear it but don't understand it. And I mean, the funny part about it, even if you don't want to do it LLC, even if you don't want to be legal yet, you just have a side hustle.
Yeah.
It's so many ways to make money. But a lot of times we want to shake a leg. We want to have fun. We want to go do things, and nothing wrong with that. But you have to realize that we have to put our foot in that water and not be scared to walk.
Yeah, definitely.
Withstand what may come after that, but we have to take chances. And for me, I took a couple of chances. Ain't gonna lie, I struck out. You know what I'm saying? They like hit out the park.
Yep. That's right.
Everything I've been touching been turning to go. I've been keeping the most high first and always staying positive. I told y'all, I said, I stay away from that dumb stuff. I always kept God first and I always thought positive. That's the way I made it. See, too many times we don't realize we are very pessimistic in our thinking. We're not optimists, we're pessimistic. We go thinking negative and talking negative without even letting things play out. We already move ourselves completely out the picture, but it's not hard. We just slow down and think about what we really want to do. And I have these moments, right, where I just have to just talk to my people, black people, because too many times we just take for granted the importance of doing for self, but not with the words, but with the action. I told y'all my hashtag, turn words into action. So that's what I'm all about. I'm not with all that blasé and and trying to like be looked at as the man, or I'm so smart, and it doesn't mean nothing. It's poor people still suffering. It doesn't mean nothing. It's poor people, and I told so many people, and I don't have to be poor, but just don't know no better. And they say you only do what you know. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't know no better, that's what you do.
Yeah. And so, I feel like, oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You go, sweetheart. Come on.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say, I feel like with black people, we have the mentality is poor. So since the thought process is poor, you can never get out of that same cycle of not having, because we've been told so much that we're not gonna have, and we even get told by our own people, man, you can't do that. You can't start a business. Ain't nobody gonna buy nothing from you. You can't do that. So we gotta get out of that mindset, just like you said, and be like, yes, I can do it, and I'm just gonna do it one step at a time. Like, we started down here with door dashing, and we were like, hey, we can make $15 an hour riding in our own car, not having to answer to anybody, not having to do this. And just with that helped us be like, we can start a business, because that was just like, so you can do stuff like that, door dashing, stuff like that, where that'll help you get a start to know that, hey, I can make my own hours and be my own boss, and it'll be a step to show you that you can be a business owner as well, not punching a clock and depending on yourself. So we started with that, and we were making money doing that, and we're like, okay, we're not punching in, we making our own money, and then slowly but surely we started getting our business.
And people don't really understand that we have to learn how to be hustlers. Black people have to learn how to hustle. Back in the day, we was hustlers. We was hustlers. When we talk about Black Wall Street, they was hustlers. They just wasn't creating businesses and this, that, and that.
It took work.
You know, and that's what we have to learn how to do. So I want people, when you hustle, you still put in your tax return. Government won't punish you. I file taxes all the time. People don't have the LLC. Well, we saying that you want a legal structure because you want to be able to make moves with the banks and everything. Well, when I talk about the banks, you have to have a relationship. I always tell people, get cool with somebody at the bank.
Yep.
Get cool with somebody at the bank and show you can make moves and flip a dollar. That's all you gotta do.
That's it.
Blow up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with that being said, I really appreciate y'all. Y'all gave a lot of information. I want before I close out, I want you to get your last word. I have to share some with everybody. MajorTv is finally accepting donations.
Hey, we
about to donate.
Man.
We'll go donate.
And the money is not for me. It's gonna be for people in poor neighborhoods or low-income neighborhoods. They need to get the help with LLC.
Whoa, hold on, man.
So whenever I get to, I'm about to share with you right now. I'm about to share something with you right now, and I want y'all to see what's going on right here. This right here, I have a whole. This is a whole. This all the states like right, all the states around the country. How much LLCs are, you know? So some states, like Alabama's 183, for incorporations, LLC, nonprofit. DC is 220 for incorporation and LLCs, and 165 for nonprofit. I'm just throwing calling states out. Louisiana's 170 for incorporation, 105 for 105 for LLCs, and 165 for nonprofit. And Utah is $76 for incorporation LLCs and $36 for nonprofit. So I have a whole list. Now once I get a certain amount of money and I'm ready to start letting people know I'm willing to help them. If y'all know anybody in neighborhoods, especially poor neighborhoods, particularly because you know our people have to be encouraged to wanna do things. I'm sorry, I don't know why that screen came out like that, Lord.
Yeah, I get it now. Let's go like that right there.
It's going crazy on that. All right, yeah. Well, I want to start encouraging that. I go through a lot of poor neighborhoods, black neighborhoods, and it bothers me that we have so many beautiful kings and queens that's homeless on the street corner. I mean, some be looking nice and be asking for money, right? And they don't need to have the LLC to do it, but with the LLC, y'all know they can connect with the banks and when they open the bank account and so forth, so on. I really want to help those who really need that push. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be simple. You have to fill out all the information, then let me pay for it for you from the donation or whatever foundation. There'll be no foundation donation from people like
man.
I'm also put some money in it too myself, you know what I'm saying? And once I get X amount of money, I'm definitely let people know that we gonna start on, and I'm hoping I can bring them on the show, right? You talk about your testimony and what have you, but really just try to help people. Everybody don't want to be on YouTube and what have you, but I mean, if you know somebody in low income neighborhoods, poor neighborhoods, you know, people that really can use that push, and you don't have to be like they broke or what have you, but sometimes the extra money want to help them with get their legal structure together, directing with their tax ID, talking about outright agreement, open up a bank account, and so forth, so on. Give them basic information because I got some more plans I'm working on. I'm gonna talk to Jazzie and Mike about it later. But I got some more stuff I want to talk about. We have a 3-part series. The first series, Business 101. We got credit 101, 102, and we got grants 103. So we're gonna be doing this. It's gonna be a series of information that can be helpful. And I know all the stuff on YouTube, Google, and what have you, but we doing our part. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of that stuff I can't relate to. Sometimes people talk over your head. We don't get all the way on that level with you. We're all the way on that level with you. You know what I'm saying? We may have to hold some of y'all hands, but it's out here, y'all. You just gotta take advantage of it. I'm gonna let Mike and Jazzie give their last words. Now, first and foremost, before you leave, I want to thank them. It was a beautiful, beautiful time sharing with you. Y'all was wonderful. So y'all give y'all last words before we.
Yeah, look like we bring down your views, though, man. Hold on, man.
I think it's nice, but we definitely appreciate you having us on. And anybody, if y'all have any questions, if y'all need somebody to just
time. I'm sorry, I'm doing this too fast. We gotta go through the comments, then y'all close. I'm sorry.
No, that's perfect. No, that's perfect.
I'm sorry, man.
Shout out to Leslie. I see you, girl. Like, email me again. I'm here to help.
All right, let's go through. I'm sorry. Patrina, hello, Major High fan. How are you? We great. We glad you're in town. For real. Let's Salon, Major TV and family. For real. And my people right there, TNT with Mike and Jazz, shout us out. We in the building. You know. Linda said, hey, Jay. I don't have a whole lot of comments. We just go through them.
Nah, no problem.
Like cute as ever, brother. I know, you know what I'm saying? I be trying to look nice, you know, for my queen, you understand? Be the trainer said, send love to brother Jay for real. Peace and bless that brother for real. Leslie Shalom, Patrina, they talking this, so they do an interview, or I ain't gonna get off and all that, you understand me? Y'all, if y'all have anything to ask, please ask some questions. Not, I see a lot of all right. Somebody got shout out. They say Black Love, having a king and queen dropping knowledge. MajorTV, let's talk. Much love.
Man, we're here for y'all, man. Thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate that, man.
You're right,
man.
For real. Black first, third, second, and third. X hello, hello.
With it, black first, second, and third. X.
Katrina, the right. That's right. Their family pay attention to appreciate and depreciate. Very important. For real. Say facts. Leslie say asset liability equal equity. I hear you. I hear you. Time is like, yes, much love, Major. Appreciate you sharing the knowledge and having this dynamic duo on for real.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So here's the question though. Here's the question. Are we both Batman? Or am I Robin? Huh? What's going on? What?
My brother from another on Mother Rolling Cold said, peace, king and queen. This information y'all giving is much needed for us who are thinking about starting a business. Salute, brother.
Yeah, thank you, man. It was scary at first, man. It was, man. I really thought everything was just going to go bad, man. But it didn't. It went up.
Right.
It went up.
Well, Cootie Speak said, Shalom, family. Shalom. Cody said, it takes money to make money. Most
yes.
Facts.
Black hand, thumbs up.
Smooth frequency. Family use these stimulus checks to build a small business.
Yes.
Oh man, I think we're gonna get into that on the next one. Yeah. But yeah, man.
That's exactly what you gotta do.
Oh man, use some of that stimulus. Go to
get your LLC.
Man, we'll wait. Man.
Yeah, Cody said, do not commingle funds. Correct. Separate everything.
Business and regular. That's right.
Business and personal. You already know.
You gave us 3 cards, man.
Yeah.
Smooth front freaks. I called my sisters and see the tax return and these stimulus checks. We have to get something going for us, of course.
That's right.
Justin Chang The mental change don't let it hold us back, of course.
Right, get out of that mindset. That's right.
Smooth free. This is a time that mobile services are booming.
Mm-hmm.
Just a change to peace, Mike and Jazz.
Appreciate y'all. Peace, y'all.
Thank you, Mike and Jazz from Katrina. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for listening.
We appreciate
you. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
This great discussion, Major. Always, you know about positivity. For real. Come back and say great positivity. For real. My people in the building, Soul Journey of Life. Peace.
That's a great brother.
With the black family. Peace and love to you, family. So Journey of Life, the light dome. These two I have been trying to get some collaboration happening on the music tip. Talk to me, family.
We got you.
It's gonna happen.
We got you.
No, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Like this right here wasn't even supposed to happen. We was like, man, let's go ahead and step out there, get out there. Like
it's gonna take some time, but we getting there.
Major motivated. So we gonna get out there with you too, man. Right.
Sade Ace, very informative live, huge. Thanks to Major, Mike, Jazzie, blessings.
Thank you. Thank you, Sade. Thank you so much.
All the glory to the Lord. To our creator, man.
Look, I know there's not a lot of people on live, but we ain't tripping. We're gonna do a replay thing too, right? And for those who haven't watched this, for those who missed it, they missed a nice live, but you can catch it on replay. First and foremost, please subscribe to TNT Mike and Jazz YouTube channel. They're doing their thing. They're on fire. Support them. You know, MajorTV support them. You should support them. And again, y'all give y'all last word. I know I said that earlier, but I cut y'all off. But thank y'all again, much love for coming in and just sharing some real knowledge information with the community.
Man, no worries. You want to say, or you want me to say?
Man, I just want to thank you for letting us even come on, man. Thank you for sharing the knowledge that you gave us. Thank you for the people that were watching and people that do watch. I'll be glad to come back. We already said we're going to do it again, so we're going to be even more excited and happy. And it was real easy, man. You're a great brother, man. It was real easy to talk to you. We called you, talked to you. It was a real player, man.
Yeah.
And we appreciate you trying to even boost it. I think we probably even got like 5 subscribers from when you
played our thing. So thank you.
Like from way back, like wow, man. Like
your boy Troopy came through.
Yeah, Troopy came through, man. Like well,
It's number love. Thank you, y'all.
If you need anything, y'all make sure we're happy to have y'all reach out. Major has our email address. So if you have any questions, it's us learning together. Like we're still learning, so let's do it together. Yeah. Let's both learn together and let's get this money, y'all. We can get there so much for us.
I'm about to put. Let's see if I can grab your email right quick and put it out there, cause
yeah, I can put it on here. I'll put it on here. We got the topics in togetherness one, so I'll put it.
All right, they're gonna put the email out there. Y'all link is in description of this live right now, so they want to subscribe to y'all channel to do that as well. But yes, I'll submit y'all
if you have any questions, like definitely we happy to talk to you and we can work it out together. So
man, sorry for bringing your numbers down, man.
But it's 9 o'clock at
night. This is by far one of my lowest in numbers, but man, guess what? I know I touched somebody tonight. You know what I'm saying?
That's all we care. One person decided to start a business. That's what we care about.
You gotta be mindful. We got a replay going on. You know what I'm saying?
It's 9 at night.
And this Sunday and everything, people out there, I guess getting ready for working, what have you. But look, we're gonna do this. We're gonna talk about it next live, maybe Wednesday. I don't know. We'll talk about it and what have you. But thank y'all so much. Look, it's an honor just to do what I'm doing. Like I said, my hashtag is on turn words into action. That's what I'm doing. When I talk it, I try to represent it. And I'm reaching out, and I'm glad that I was able to inspire and help y'all, and I'm gonna continue doing that.
Yeah,
y'all just stay focused.
Man, you brought us all the way to it, man.
Thank you. Well,
Later
y'all
on,
have a great
family.
night. Good night. Good night,
All right, good night,
everybody.
sweetheart.
Good night, y'all.
All right.
All right. Hey, my people, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? I had a nice, beautiful live. Hey, if I could be anywhere, I still would be here. You know, with the 12, 11 people that still viewing. You know, I feel like I did my job. The replay gonna come around where people can watch it again. There's some valuable, strong information. On the preferred crown side, watch the whole thing. Very powerful live. I would definitely inspire. I love all of you. But Jazz is such a light. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. What the sister just said. That's beautiful, y'all. But if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Hit the notification on bell, get any latest content. Y'all share, share this video and what have you. Spread the word. We're trying to build this trying to build a channel, and for those who gonna be watching the replay, comment, let me know what you think. If you have any things that you need any questions you may have, any comments you want to make, any suggestions, just let me know. This is a open forum where real engagement conversation with Black community goes down. So thank y'all so much for love and support. I'm always just taken aback by all the energy, all the positive vibrations and what have you. I will never ever forget, this experience. So y'all stay focused, stay on core, and just be Black. Peace.